Shema Yasharala. Shema Yasharala. To the words of your power, you know, which is your power, which your power's name is Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. And I want to give all praises to those names. Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. And double honors. Also, I want to give to the elders, apostles of Great Millstone that still rule well and still teach well. By Hashem Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Raham Dash, as commanded by Yahweh Shai. Wa Shalom, Wa Barakim to the elect, beginning with the 144,000, which is scattered abroad, and in every place, redeemable time, and ready to be saved. Shalom. And another quick lesson, and I want to, pretty much striking while the iron is hot. All right, because I was watching, the apostles, elder brothers, do their thing on wax, and going into the condition of America. All right, what's going on in the White House, and how foolish their commander in chief is looking, man. Which goes by the name of Donald J. Trump. And over here in Israel we call him Nero because we believe that that's Nero back in the flesh. All right, but pretty much, America has a chink in its armor. They have a chink in their armor, all right? Which means they're at their weak point, all right? And there is no other greater opportunity to strike, all right? There's no other greater opportunity for the other nations to strike Babylon the Great, all right? Because that's who Yahweh Shemel Shai is going to use, all right, to destroy this place, all right? America, aka Babylon the Great. All right, and when you have a prey that you're seeking to devour, all right, when is the best time to strike, to capture it? When it's at its weakest point, when it's defenseless. You don't come for your enemy at their strongest point. No, you wait till they're in their weak point. All right? And guess what? Right now, America, Babylon the Great, is at its weakest point. All right? They're losing the war over there in the Middle East. They looking bad, man. America is not strong as it used to be. And guess what? The nations are seeing it. You got Donald Trump, he's trying to pay for peace, with with Iran. All right, but yeah, pretty much. Let me get a scripture real quick. It's Isaiah 14. Let's see. It's Isaiah 14 and 10. It says, all they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Right. You see, because the America, Babylon the Great, is not as strong as they used to be. You know, now speaking about their military, all right, the military to their, you know, the presidents, they got a complete idiot in the office, all right. They're at their weakest moments. Let me read that again. Verse 10, it said, all they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? That's right. You see? And once again, this is the perfect time to devour, strike, all right, this Babylon the Great. All right? The nations are now, you know, are noticing that, and they ready to strike. But I was looking this up on Google. It says finding the chink in the armor is an idiom used to identify a small, often overlooked, okay, often overlooked but significant weak point. You see, it's often overlooked but significant weak point and otherwise strong defense strategy or person. You see, it says definition. So it refers to a vulnerability that makes an entity susceptible to attack or failure. Right? And they showing these other nations that they're weak. You don't show your enemy that. Hey, you know they have a saying that in the world they say never let your enemy see you sweat. All right, and this man Donald Trump, hey, he didn't stay stiff. He flinched when the heat got turned up. He flinched. All right, they bucked and he flinched. All right, you see. So hey, that's when the enemy will take advantage of you. You think they just gonna let you know? They gonna walk all over you, man. Right here it says origin. The phrase dates back to the 17th century using chink in its older sense of a crack or gap in physical metal armor dating back to 1400. Right? So the Lord is cracking Esau. Oh man, this is beautiful, man. It's in modern context. It is frequently used to describe a character flaw, a loophole in an argument. That's right. Or a specific weakness in an athlete or team that is otherwise dominant. Right? And you know, like you gotta understand these other nations have been studying and watching America for a long time. Even Iran said themselves that they've been preparing for this war with America for 20 years. All right. They've been preparing for 20 years. So they ready. Like the scriptures say, let the weak say I am strong. You see? Because they're becoming the strong ones. And that's all through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, because that's just and all that is not for them for these other nations to become the next top empire. No, it's all to fulfill prophecy. All right, and that is to destroy America. Because after that, the only one's gonna be exalted is Yahweh by Shema Shai in that day. And you can read that in Isaiah the 2nd chapter. All right. So yeah, America has a chink in their armor. All right, they have a chink in their armor, and this is this is how we know that this is the time, because we seeing it play out. We seeing how weak they are. All right, so this is how we know that this place is finna get devoured. So, Lord, when it was edifying. Until the next time I say, Shalom.